Hey, how's it going, business leader? It is your biggest cheerleader here, Burdette Tatum with Tatum Accounting Services. And I wanted to just drop you a quick tip today and talk about, I know we've talked about incentives in the past, and the tip I would have for you today is understanding incentives, and we've talked about capturing them at the time of move in, but also understanding the burn rate for those incentives. You know, how long is it going to take for that incentive to, effectively burn off, and now there's actually some cash in the door. And so we're not just talking about, hey, you know what, well, this first full month, we the incentive was 3 months rent. Let's think about the comprehensive incentive that is being given. So there's or the costs that are attached to those move-ins. So one, there's an incentive for possibly free rent or waiving of the community fee. Also understand that if this particular prospect or lead was connected to a pay referral, so you've got that cost. Also, you know, our communities where we're going to incentivize our sales teams, which is very important to have move in. So you have that cost. And so, when you really look at those costs that roll into when I'm saying the incentive and the burn rate, and understanding that, if um, we have 5,000 rent for the month, but then we've given a free month's rent, and that particular, again, prospect is a pay referral, and then you have a commission for the internal team. Understanding that for the business office, the business is not in a profitability, or is not going to be profitable until a couple months where we can start having those rents, right? And there's just, I think there's a powerful knowledge there and understanding that. So when those incentives are being offered, or the cost that go into bringing in residents into the buildings, as the business office presidents and business office leaders, there should be some good understanding of, all right, is that 60 days, is that 90 days before we're now going to have some real cash going into the bank? Because anything before that, as we're burning off that incentive or that total cost that it took to bring that resident into our building. So very important to think through and understand. Go as far as creating schedules to be able to see, right? Like, as we're offering these incentives, right? Each of our sales teams, they're equipped with uh, call it weapons in their toolbox, and they're able to use those weapons to bring in residents into the building, and with that, there's some cost associated with that, and just having a comprehensive look at that cost and what the burn rate looks like and how long that's going to take before that relates to true cash in the bank is a really good understanding that my firm is dedicated to helping your business office be able to digest and understand the information, because then better decisions can be made. So hope that was helpful. Again, that's another tip. Burdette Tatum here, founder and CEO of Tatum Accounting Services. And you guys know by now, but our mission is business office, and we're looking to support, as we want to make every business, we want to help make every business office win. Thank you so much. Oh wait, and I have a bonus tip for you. And I think this goes in with it, because we want to capture as much data as we can. Data is very powerful, and then we're able to look at trends and just see how our community is running, and being able to stack that up to more regional and national data. But just the completeness of that data. These property management systems, most of these systems are sophisticated, and they give the ability for a lot of information to be captured. And so I just want to urge business office managers to complete that resident profile as much as possible, and being able to capture certain information. Birthday and age is a big one. Most of these systems are going to have reports where you can look at the average age of the resident, average length of stay, and stack it up against the age of the resident, and really have some good metrics to look at. And you couple that with decision of incentives and the total cost, and converting a prospect into a move-in, and there's some powerful information that can come from that. So use those property management systems, complete the profile as much as possible, even put a picture in the profile in your system. And if you take advantage of that, there are some wonderful reports that can be run where your team and the management team, it'll just help and making those decisions. All right, that's the bonus tip that we have for you today. Thank you so much for listening. Once again, my name is Burdett Tatum, CEO and founder of Tatum Accounting Services, and we are here to support the business offices in our industry. Thank you so much.